So, hello, this is Alistair Beaumont, the Heretic Hermit, bringing you an experimental reading project that I'm doing involving these 8 cards. You can't see them very well because I can't get a better angle at them, not for lack of trying. But what I have in front of me is the 4 queens and the 4 kings of a particular deck, starting with the swords, moving on to the wands, then to the cups, then to the pentacles. Your task, should you choose to accept it, is to select one. And then in the description that I have for this video, you can zip on over and see which one of the readings pertains to you. I've done a special reading 8 times over for each one of these particular things. In the video you see, you get to choose one of them that you think suits you best, and then zip on over to the reading to see how it suits your life. And if it doesn't suit the life that you think, go on back and try it again. Or if you want, you can watch all 8. Figure out which one is yours. Either which way, it's an interesting test that I decided I wanted to do for myself and for you, and I hope you enjoy it. Until later on, be seeing you. Four queens for feminine energy and 4 kings for masculine energy, each according to their own particular suit. Choose which of these cards you think speaks to you the most, then use the link in the description to fast forward to your reading to see if it matches you. If it doesn't, you can always go back and try again. You are the Queen of Swords. What's in your mind? The Empress. What you care about most is the welfare of others. You are not afraid to use tough love to get them to understand you and what you want. Where you've been. 2 of Swords. You have been patiently waiting for your chance to shine. The time has come. Where you are going. The High Priestess. It is time that you be appreciated for your skills and your abilities. And you will be. What you most want. The Hermit. Time to be alone so you can focus on caring for yourself instead of for everyone else. What you already have. 5 of Swords. What it takes to rule over others. To be fair, but also to be swift when dealing with injustice. And finally, your heart. The Hanged Man. It is in your nature to use the mistakes that people make when approaching or dealing with you, as they see you as a fragile flower when in fact you are more like a Venus flytrap. It is also part of your nature to sacrifice your own happiness and value for those you care about. You are a predator posing as a houseplant. And there you are. You are the Queen of Wands. In your mind is the 7 of Cups. You are a person always looking for ways to take new chances and use positivity and optimism to see your way through your mistakes. Where you have been, the 4 of Wands. For the most part, your life has been one of bliss, as your positive outlook has served you well in both times of misfortune and in times of joy. Where you are going. The Moon. Forever reaching into the future, you seek out new places and new possibilities you had not considered before. The Moon represents the mystery you crave. What you want. The 10 of Wands. You want to be challenged. You like to be pushed. You want to see how much you can take. What you already have. The 6 of Cups. Memories of the past. Cherished happiness from days of youth. You keep them with you and are grateful for the time that you have been given. And finally, your heart. Justice. Heroes like you are the kind of people who seek out injustice and to be rid of it, to fix that which is broken, even at the cost of yourself. There are always more wrongs to be righted, and that is what you love most about living. There you are. You are the Queen of Cups. Your mind is the Six of Cups. Love and happiness are what guide you. Home and hearth are what you seek. The making of memories is what gives you the most joy in life. Where you've been, the Five of Cups. To love is to lose, and you have lost a lot in your quest to seek out affection. To care brings with it its own burden and perils, but you do the best you can not to let them keep you down. Where you are going, the Seven of Cups. It is also within the nature of love to take chances, to risk having your heart broken by opening it up to others. You cannot love without losing, and you cannot win without playing the game. It is what you live for. What you want, the High Priestess. The foresight to know when to trust and care for the right person instead of trusting and caring for everyone because of your skill in seeing the good in people. What you already have, the King of Cups. Love. You have it for yourself, in yourself, and easily can give it to others. Yours is a life of hope, of desire, of smiles and tears. You wouldn't have it any other way. And finally, your heart, the Three of Cups. Life is to be celebrated. Love is to be appreciated. Joy between people is to be cherished. You are a lover of life with everything that comes with it. And there you are. You are the Queen of Pentacles. Your mind is the Queen of Pentacles. You have a duty to provide for any and all who serve under you and whom you care about. You will not let anyone fall if you can help it, and you would sacrifice anything to be certain that those you care about are okay. Where you have been, the Page of Pentacles. In the past, there were those who cared for you, taught you the value of honor and duty, made certain that you were okay and that your needs were attended to. It seems only fitting you should do the same for others. Where you are going, the Page of Wands. First, give what they need, then give what they want. This is again how you were brought up. This is what you will give to those you care about in the future. What you want, the Eight of Cups. An end to vigilance. The ability to rest, to take some time and allow yourself not to worry about the cares and needs of others, to instead focus on the cares and needs of yourself. What you already have, the Ace of Swords. You have confidence, absolute certainty about the choices you make and the future you seek, because that is what you were taught, and you are happy and fulfilled because of it. And finally, your heart, the Ten of Pentacles. True wealth is about home and hearth, and that is what you treasure most. Children who have a bright and hopeful future, a people who truly want to care and love one another, peace and happiness, the way people are supposed to live. This is what you want to give to all. This is what you are all about. There you have it. You are the King of Swords. Your mind is the Page of Wands. You seek that which you desire and try to temper it with wisdom. You are the kind of person who is used to getting what they want with sheer determination being your greatest trait. Where you've been, the King of Cups. Time and the past have tempered you. The things you used to believe have been challenged and molded to fit this new paradigm you have created. Where once you believed in love, you now believe in karma and progress. Where you are going, the King of Wands. You have the power to get what you desire, to seek out that which you believe will bring you satisfaction. The only question is it possible for you to ever be truly satisfied? What you want, the Queen of Cups. Deep down, you want to be loved, cherished by a partner who looks at you and feels their heart flutter, desired by a partner who seeks you out when you are not near, and you want to feel for them the same way, a bond that can never be challenged and never be broken. What you already have, faith. Determination is your sword, and confidence is your shield. You believe in yourself, in your skill, and your ability, and you will fight for what you believe in until your dying breath. And finally, your heart, the Page of Cups. The truth of the matter is that somewhere deep inside of you is the little boy who only wanted to be loved. The armor you wear, the shield you carry, and the sword you wield are all the means to keep him safe and protected from those who would dare to harm him and take away the happiness that he's found. There you are. You are the King of Wands. Your mind is with strength. What matters most to you is to be prepared, ready for the battles ahead. You keep your body strong and your mind sharp because you understand the true way to win in conflict is to find peace between the parties, no matter what it takes. Where you've been, the Hermit. Training and study have been the means by which you have molded yourself, and to do that, you have isolated yourself from others. Now comes the time to have your mettle tested, so you must emerge and reconnect with those you are now ready to engage with. Where you are going, the Four of Pentacles. Because peace is what you seek most of all, you must know which battles to fight. First, observe the situation, then make your choice. Some fights are not meant to be yours, after all. What you want, the Six of Wands. Victory, above all else, to conquer those that are wrong, to vanquish those who pursue evil. But at the same time, you understand that opposition has its own reason and purpose. Thus, your strength and prowess must be tempered with wisdom. What you already have, the King of Pentacles. The ability to provide safety and defense for those you care about. You are ready to become the leader you have always wished to be. Now is your time to shine. And finally, your heart, the Empress. Passion is what you carry deep within you, a passion for living and for exploration. You seek out new challenges and new frontiers, and you have the confidence to believe you can solve any problem that is presented to you. There you are. You are the King of Cups. Your mind, the Queen of Pentacles. You seek a partner who can defeat you, who can challenge you, who can supply traits that you lack. Your passions lie with the heart and its pursuits, with dreams and what makes them. What you desire is a partner to bring materialism and stability. Where you've been, the Eight of Pentacles. Your creative spirit has allowed you to build up a life of appreciation for art, for music, and most importantly for love, but only in short, temporary bursts. What you desire is something long-term. Where you are going, the Eight of Cups. To defy your own nature is what you will attempt, but to pretend to be like others is a fool's gamble. You cannot help but be the creative force you are, even if what comes with that is the price of stability. What you want, the King of Pentacles. You want to be more level-headed, more down-to-earth, at least when it comes to relationships. You feel out of sorts with most people, as your head is constantly in the clouds. It is a very brilliant, but also terribly lonely life. What you already have, the Nine of Pentacles. You have your choice of where you want to go and what you want to do. You can shape and mold yourself into anything you desire. You can pursue anyone you wish and fall in love with anyone that you connect with. The only thing you cannot do is make them stay. Your heart is the Empress. All you want is to be loved, appreciated, accepted. If only there was someone out there to take you with all of your flaws and your interesting points of view, to accept you. Does someone out there actually exist? There you are. You are the King of Pentacles. Your mind, the Nine of Cups. Hope is your greatest strength, the ability to look toward the horizon with longing, optimistically looking for a better day ahead. What you need is the means by which you can serve and protect those you love. Where you've been, the Chariot. Those who came before you taught you the value of leadership, forced you to carry the burden of making choices for others. With practice, you came to be good at it, but something tells me you have never gotten used to it. Where you are going, the Seven of Pentacles. What is about to happen next is your decision to step forward and make a new set of rules for yourself and for those you care about. It is an attempt to stand in the way of all that you despise and disagree with in this life, for the sake of your children and your children's children to come. What you want, the Three of Cups. You want to let it all go. You want to give up your responsibility and just play. Play like you did when you were young. Taking chances and letting the wind decide your fate was how things were back when you were growing up. You wish you could have that back again. What you already have, the Page of Swords. You have the bravery necessary to put your foot down and stand in the way of those you disagree with, to fight for what you believe in, to stand for something other than your own personal desires. And finally, your heart, the Page of Wands. Above all else, you want the world to turn back from its current course of unintelligent choices and selfish gain. You want to make an example for others to follow, to lead them toward a brighter future. You want to save the world from itself. There you have it. Hello. So there you have it. I'm not even sure what I want to call this particular experiment. Who you are, maybe? Who are you? I'm sure I'll come up with a title about it better by the time I actually upload this. Either which way, thank you for watching this video, or these videos, or this section of the videos, or the sections of the videos. You get the idea. Please like and subscribe so you never miss a new video I come up with. Please leave a comment if you really enjoyed what I did. If you enjoy if you have anything you have to add to it, and especially if you have any ideas that you'd like to add, anything you'd like to tell me about what I'm doing. Good, the good, the bad, the ugly. As long as you keep it simple. Yeah. So, and if you like a personal reading, you can check out my links in the description. I don't know if that turns you guys off or what. The idea is that, like, I'm some sort of charlatan that's trying to get you to do readings or whatnot, but I'm not. I'm just a guy who can read tarot cards, who would like to turn this into an actual career. So, if you're interested, please contact me in some form or another. Let's see if I can't give you a reading. At least some people that actually think I do a pretty good job with this sort of thing. But anyway, in an ever-changing world filling up with lies, it has become more and more important to ask questions. Accepting the reality with which we are presented makes us prisoners to those who would think for us. Together we can do incredible things. Separated and driven toward conflict with each other, we can't do squat. Now is the time to stand up for what we really want as members of the human race. May the universe guide you to prosperity and happiness, and I will be seeing you.